define your shape. Okay, see, that's it. Okay, so now we are done with the predictive stroke. Not even oval, guys. Even if you draw a rectangle, it will detect the movement and it will try to give you the exact shape which you need. Okay, so that's what is predictive stroke. I will clear the whole canvas, click on edit and clear. Now let's move to the next tool, which is the steady stroke. Okay, now what is steady stroke, guys? First, without activating the steady stroke, I will draw something. Okay, so for example, I will go, okay, so this is a line, a continuous line without activating the steady stroke. So you can see it's little shaky in between, isn't it? Now what will I do? I will activate the steady stroke. Okay, I will first undo the action. Now let's start draw the same continuous line with activating the steady stroke. Click on it and now see the difference, guys. Okay, so can you see the difference? So that's what is steady stroke will do to your work. Now let's move to the next tool. We are done with the steady stroke. Make sure you can increase the level. Okay, and you can decrease the level also. It's totally up to you. Okay, so that's it. I will undo the actions. Sorry. Now let's move to the next tool. I will demonstrate all the tools. Actually, we are designers. What we do, we don't draw, we just assemble visual elements. Okay, but here I want you to learn everything, because symmetry is the thing that which is very important for you to up level your visual understanding. So okay, so let's start. So click on the symmetry tool. So this is the symmetry tool. Click on it. The moment you click on the symmetry tool, you will see this line at the center. Okay, so if you will press the left key of your mouse on this circle, then you will be able to move the symmetry line. Okay, so there are two various axes. The principle of balance is what you need to apply over here. Okay, so the first we have the vertical axis. Okay, and then you can click on the horizontal axis. Click on it, make sure you deactivate the vertical axis, and then you have the radial axis. Okay, now let's first try the symmetrical, the vertical axis. Okay, guys, make sure the moment you activate the vertical axis, just lock the layer. Okay, once you lock the layer, so whatever you whichever visual weight you'll give to the left side. Okay, so the same thing you will get to the right side. Okay, so that's the symmetry tool. Okay, now let's try the horizontal axis. So this is left axis and this is the right axis. This is the vertical axis result by activating the vertical axis. Now let's move to the next one. So click on the horizontal axis and first deactivate the vertical axis. Now whatever you draw or model above eye level, you will see the same thing below eye level. Okay, eye level, above eye level, below eye level. Okay, and in animator language, the animation language, the bird eye view, the worm eye view. Okay, peripheral vision. Okay, now let's move to the next one. So I will first clear the whole thing, clear it, and then activate the radial axis. So the moment you activate the radial axis, guys, first unlock the layer. Okay, just unlock the axis and then move it wherever you want. Okay, so once you place it, and then you can increase the sectors level, just increase the level. Okay, and then this is a type of a kaleidoscope effect which you will produce by activating the radial symmetry axis, then you can lock the layer and then try. Okay, so this is a thing. Okay, so you, as you know, like you've learned the principle of design balance, right, where we have the equal amount of visual weight toward each side of the artwork or your composition. Okay, equal amount of visual weight. We are done with the symmetry tool. Now let's move to the perspective tool. Okay, so click on the symmetry tool, that's it, and clear the whole thing. Now let's move to the perspective tool. Okay, click on the perspective tool. So here you learned about 1-point perspective, 2-point perspective and 3-point perspective previously. Okay, the same principle we need to apply here. If you will click on the 1-point perspective, you can see there is 1 point at the center point where everything will vanish. Okay, according to this 1 point you will draw your converging lines. Okay, so move your point and then you can lock it, just lock, and then what will happen, guys, you will be able to draw the converging lines. Okay, so this is the horizon line. Okay, and just draw the horizon line. So this is the horizon line and this is the vanishing point, and you can draw the converging lines. It will give you the axis to draw the converging lines or orthogonal lines toward this one vanishing point. Okay, what is the use of it? Sometimes we use it to draw the perspective, to make something 3D, three-dimensional. We need the perspective. For the animators, it's a bit easy because they just need to add the object into the atmosphere. And let's leave this part. Okay, now let's move to the next one. Undo the actions. Now next we have 2-point perspective. Click on it. Now again you will see unlock the layer and you can see there are 2 vanishing point. Okay, I will scroll down and I will show you there you can see 2 vanishing point. Now you will wonder that how to move the canvas. Okay, so deactivate the tool. How to move it? Press space. Okay, press and hold space. The moment you press and hold the space bar, you will see this gizmo. Okay, this gizmo will allow you to move it. Okay, move the whole canvas. Okay, press and hold the left key of your mouse and you will be able to move from right to left and top to bottom, and then you can hold the center axis, this magnifying glass. Okay, press and hold. Now do not release the space bar. Okay, and then press and hold the left key of your mouse to the gizmo, and then you will be able to, not the gizmo, sorry, the magnifying glass, and you will be able to zoom in and out. Got it? Okay, and then what you can do, you can rotate it also. This is for the rotation. Then you can rotate the whole canvas. Okay, and once you are done with your adjustment, what you need to do is release the space bar, and that's it. So let's come back to the tool. Okay, so this is the perspective tool. Now what we have 2 axes. Okay, so this is left vanishing point, we have right vanishing point. The moment you adjust, okay, the moment you get it properly, okay, then what you need to do is lock the layer, lock the horizon line. Okay, and then you can simply start. First you need to draw the, obviously you remember that we first draw the corner of the object, then we start drawing the orthogonal lines. Now start drawing the orthogonal lines toward the the corner. Okay, and then wait a minute, that's it. See, just start from the vanishing point. Okay, and from this point also. Okay, so you can start drawing lines toward this corner. I prefer you use the ruler. Okay, so because this thing is little intense. Now let's move to the next tool, which is the 3-point perspective. Again, you will get the 3-point perspective thingy, and I will show you the whole process 1.2 and 3 point perspective in the lesson. Okay, so we will draw 1.2 and 3 point structure. Okay, let's move to the next tool. Next we have some random shapes. I will undo the actions. Okay, so these are some of the random shapes, guys. Okay, click on this shape tool and then you will be able to move it. Okay, and then just draw. So in case you need, okay, some random shapes, then to change the shape you need to click on this icon and then it will give you one more random shape. Okay, then click on it again and you will get this thing. So these are some of the default random shapes in case you need. So with the by pressing if you will move your cursor to the left axis, you will be able to change the scale of this tool, and if you will hold the right axis you will be able to rotate it, and if you will click on you can flip it also. Okay, with the top axis, and then click on cross, and that's it, we are done with it. Now let's move to the next tool, which is ellipse tool. Click on ellipse this tool will help you to get a proper oval shapes. Okay, by holding the center axis you will be able to move the ellipse tool. Okay, if you draw outside, just draw on the surface and you will get the proper oval. Okay, and then the top axis will help you to change the shape of your ellipse tool. You can change the shape of it. Okay, and then with the left, by holding the left axis, press and hold the left key on your left axis, you will be able to change the shape of it. Okay, you will be able to change the size of your tool. Okay, sorry. And then let's move to the next tool. Next we have the ruler. Okay, just click on cross and that's it. Next we have the default ruler, guys. So if you hold the center axis you will be able to move the ruler. Got it? Okay, I will click cross on it, and then if you hold the top axis you will be able to rotate it toward the top thingy. Okay, yeah, done. And then you can hold the you can adjust both the axes to rotate it. Okay, rotate the ruler, and once you get, and guys, to get the proper line, make sure you draw on this dotted line. Okay, just give the stroke to the dotted line and you will get the straight line. Okay, that's it. I'll click on cross and I will clear the whole thing. Wait, clear the canvas, and let's move to the next. Next we have the text tool. I will click on the text tool. Okay, so I will write my name. Okay, and just select all the text, and you have some default text inside. Okay, so just according to your preference you can change the font. Okay, there are many fonts, and then you can change the size of your text also. You can make it bold, and you can change the dimension. You can underline it and cross line. Okay, so all the options are there, and then you can change the color of your text also. There are some value thingy also. You can change the hue, saturation, and once you are done, then click on OK, and that's it. Now the moment you get first, what you need